be their first senior competition, and although it's a junior final, it's still a senior competition for them, so they're going to be nervous. They're going to want to gain as much experience as they can and learn from everything, absolutely everything they do. So in lane 1 we have Andrea Cox. In lane 0. In lane 1, Danielle Farrell. In lane 2, Sophie Heyman. In lane 3, Beth Gardner. In lane 4, Ellie Donegan. In lane 5, Hannah O'Shea. In lane 6, Aoife Leahy. In lane 7, Sive Bailey. In lane 8, Elva Dawson. And in lane 9, Alison Gibbs. So as we turn, 30.41, Hannah O'Shea from Dolphin. That's absolutely brilliant. So she went out quite fast. Will she be able to hold on?
She's going for it.
Yeah,
she's got that right, see that right kind of straight arm, kind of a high tempo. So if she can hold on, she'll be flying. But we'll see if the rest of the field. We'll see if the rest of the field catch up. But right now she's a good meter and a half out in front.
And we have in lane 1, Danielle Farrell. She's pushing it out as well. To be fair, it's lane 5 that's out in front. Hannah O'Shea, and then everyone else is pretty much in a straight line. Yeah. These are still really, really young, like 14, 15-year-old girls.
Still learning, and then of course every race, as we both know, is a learning experience. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm just excited to see if this stroke rate can handle, because we're coming into now 150, and after 200, that third part of any race is always the challenging one. So if she can keep that stroke rate up and keep that tempo, she'll be all right. She'll definitely drop time from that
morning swim,
from that 4:41 this morning.
Yeah, and she's got a really good strong kick, so she's well able to hold her stroke. She's leading the stroke from her legs.
So what would you say, Grania, is like a kind of common drop off in a 400 from the 200 to the 400, like time wise?
So these we're going to go out on 2:14, 2:15. So yeah, we're going to go out in 2:15. So I'd say they should come back in under 2:20 will be really, really good.
Okay.
Obviously in the 400 you want to try to keep your 200 as close as possible. So that's with going out strong on your first 50, getting into a good pace then for your 200, and also in a 400 it's key to have a good strong first 50 and a good strong last 50, so that's where the balance should come from. Now Hannah is well able to hold on here. She's out in front, she's got a full body length ahead now.
And breathing every 3 as well, pretty disciplined on that. As the race goes on, a lot of the swimmers are in this 400, which is a good skill to have.
And with one dolphin kick off the turn, which is good, because some people would do more, but it really is down to the individual to see what works for them, and one dolphin kick is working for her because she's after pulling away even more.
And what I like about Hannah's stroke is when she returns her head into that water, see how low it is, see the water coming over the back of the head, so she's keeping those hips up in that body position. She's cranking it, so there's only 100 meters to go. I mean, I think she's got this, and I think she could be under 440.
I hope so, yeah, absolutely. She's going to come back in.
Come back in a 114, that's doable.
She's going to come back in a 106, 107, I think. And then we have from Galway, Aoife Leahy on one side of her, and Ellie Donegan on the other side of her for Leander. We also have Sive Bailey in lane 7, who's Adrian O'Connor's niece.
Oh,
who went to the Olympics in the past. So we have many experienced people around.
Yeah, and I can hear the Piers McGuigan from Galway. I can hear his whistle from the other side of the pool deck here.
So that would be Aoife Leahy in lane 6.
And she's, I would say, third now.
Yes.
Third coming in with 50 to go. So obviously the lead has slightly decreased. Ellie Donegan, nice underwater, about 4 or 5 kicks underwater there, and looks like she's really motoring on this last 50 meters.
Yes.
Like she's going for it.
Yep, she's going for it. And we also have Hannah holding on. You see that leg kick now is coming in for the last 25. Everyone would have been told to increase the leg kick.
Ellie Donegan cruising in we
have
really,
Ellie Donegan
really
catching
catching,
Hannah.
but
yeah.
She's just run out of a little bit of water, and
absolutely 4:38.
O'Shea holds on
Brilliant.
for 4:38.34. Ellie Donegan, the 4:38.92. I mean, that was a nice comeback for Ellie.
Yeah.
And
So that's 2 second PB for Ellie from this morning, and 3 second off her time from
That's
this
a
morning
nice
for
swim.
Hannah.
It's a really nice swim. So 4:30 at
good.
34, O'Shea. 4:30 at 93, Donegan. And Aoife Lilly from Galway. Pearce will be happy with a 4:41. She held on pretty strong in that race too. It was obviously really close between third, 4:41, 4:41, and a 4:42 between third and fifth. So overall, a really tight race.